I'm looking into the see yourself. So today we are going to the hospital. And then open here. Taking my daughter to hospital. Today is what? 9th December 2024. So we are going this evening against tomorrow morning operation. Mommy, as we are going, we'll still come back together, right? You follow mommy and come back after. You don't want to answer? You follow mommy and come back. Why Jenya kai geji bata? Good evening. Why jaga kai geji bata? Abatan. You'll be fine. Mama don't can I call. Oh, not by a can I 80 with you. I never know each time to have the embassy. Coffee, yes, you may not bow. If not, be nature, Taramiana. Age that vegetarian so that Abania and I am where we're not. I was able to get some biscuits and juice. Get some biscuits and juice too now. So I muted this area because my husband put on a music and probably I don't think did he know that I was making a video? I don't think so, and I do not want any music that will gain entrance into this video because YouTube is very strict about using a music that is not your own. So I don't want this video to have a flag down, a kind of copyright strike on it, so I muted it. So the music extended to this part of the video. I tried as much as possible to cover our journey to the hospital. We were on our way to my husband's uncle's house. It's okay. Because the last time when my daughter had emergency the last Saturday should be, we are going to the hospital on 9th. It was a Monday. Sunday was 8th. Okay, on 7th, that was when my daughter had a hernia emergency. So went to the hospital for the surgery, but I forgot my wrapper. So let me just come down and narrate what happened on the 7th of December 2024. 7th of December 2024 was on Saturday. So I noticed hernia on my last daughter of 2 years on August of this year 2024, and I took her to hospital, met doctors, did all the recommended scans, and it was certified that it was hernia. We were booked for surgery next year, being 2025, on the April 15th. So on the 7th of December 2024, the hernia came out and refused to go in as usual. Okay, so my daughter could not stand, could not walk, could not sit, so we had to rush her to the same hospital, FMC Owerri, Imo State. So we went there, and it happened that FMC Owerri at the moment I'm doing this video had only one pediatric surgeon, and the man was on leave. So when we were packing our bags, I packed my bag thinking that the surgery will happen that day. Never knew that it wouldn't happen. So I omitted putting wrapper. So when we never knew that the surgery would happen, I told my husband to please go to his uncle's house that is around the hospital to get a wrapper should the surgery happen that day, so that we have a wrapper we can put for the baby that I can use as well. So we got the wrapper, but that day the surgery did not happen. And God being so kind to us, that hyena that came out and refused to go, we said later went inside. Okay, so that day we were recommended to many hospitals, but my husband called one of his church members that just relocated to London. The man was a doctor in the same FMC, so we called him and asked him to please recommend a pediatric surgeon where this hernia operation will take place. So he gave us number and we called the man. We went there, and it happened that the hospital we went to is the private hospital of the only pediatric surgeon in FMC. Okay, so it was just like a coincidence. We went there, we started every process afresh, both getting card, what again? Okay, doing tests, some lab and all that. So the surgery could not happen that day, but we've taken that hospital to be the hospital we are going to do the surgery, because FMC at that moment had only one pediatric surgeon, and the surgeon was on leave to resume on January. And my daughter's condition has started entering emergency, and she was so little to be left in that state. So that particular Saturday, after doing all those things in the second hospital, we came back very late, but our daughter was a kind of relieved at that moment. Okay, so then we are now going back to the second hospital for the main surgery, and that was on the 9th. So we wanted to take the route to my husband's uncle's house to go drop the wrapper we collected from her the last Saturday. So from there we'll be going to the main hospital where the surgery will take place. So that's where we are going at this particular moment. This is Akuabata flyover. We are just taking the wrapper back to the woman, and so that from there we'll go to where the surgery will happen. This is 9th of December 2024. The surgery will be happening in the early hours of this is 8. Okay, this is 9th, right? This is 9th December. So the surgery will be happening at the early hour of 10th December. So this is around 5 or 6 in the evening. We were told by the doctor that any day that we want our daughter to be operated on, we should come a day before so that we sleep over and should be prepared for the surgery very early, around 3 or 4 in the morning. Then the surgery will be taking place around 6 or 7, and that was exactly what happened. We went to the hospital, slept over, and around 3 or 4 in the morning, the next morning, nurses came and get her prepared. Okay, and I cleaned her up as well for the surgery. This year 2024 came with lots of ups and downs, but we thank God that we are still standing. We are standing here because Jesus made a way. It's my baby talking in the background. This is Akuabata Market. Akuabata Market. Akuabata is in Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Just decided to document this. I want my daughter to see this when she grows up, even if I'm no longer here. I want her to see the processes and what we went through to get her fine. She's fine now. Today is what? Do you know today's day? Yes. 14. Okay, today is 14. So I just decided to do this video, to compile this video today, being 14. So after compiling this video, I'll be downloading it from this InShot and forward it to my Gist with Fetoski channel on YouTube. Okay, this is the street of our uncle, my husband's uncle's house. We're going to drop the wrapper there. So I'm doing this voiceover today, being 14th. I've been tired. I would have done this before now, but it's not late, rather. It's not late, rather. This is the woman at the front of our shop. So we'll be cutting at this moment so that we can give her a wrapper, then we'll continue our journey. Tata is crying. So this is the early hour of the next day. This is around 3 or 4 in the morning. So the nurses have come. They have got her prepared and have cleaned her up at this moment. I cleaned her up, but I didn't want to leave her without clothes, so I just put on this cloth for her. When they came and carried her out, they removed the cloth. Okay, so she's now ready for her surgery. I'm just admiring my daughter. I have a very beautiful daughter here. My second daughter. Nothing I never experienced this year. Nothing. This is my first time of experiencing this. Seriously. But it's well. Very well with our soul. We are so grateful for our family and friends that came through for us. Seriously, it's a blessing to have people that whenever you called on them, they will answer you like twice. It's a blessing, seriously. You might not understand this. You might not understand what I'm saying, but it's a very big blessing that you have people that genuinely love you, that whenever you call on them financially, emotionally, physically, they will run to your rescue. And that was exactly what happened here. This emergency happened at the wrong time for us, seriously. We thought that this hernia will respect itself till the right time or the right date that we were given. That is next year, 2025 April. But here we are, we never knew that it's going to turn out this way, but we thank God for provision, for the people that He used to come through for us. Seriously. Seriously. If you have the resources, they come through for your friends and your family. I do tell you. If you have the resources, they come through for your friends and family. So this was when she was brought in after the surgery. This was like 1 hour after she was carried out from this room. She was brought in, and though her eyes are open here, but she aren't seeing anyone. She wasn't seeing anyone here. Okay, she was still very unconscious. Very unconscious. She doesn't know where she is here. Okay, so I just used the wrapper, covered her up. Her eyes are open, but she's not seeing. She's not seeing anyone. Probably she was still under the effect of injection given to her. This is my first experience, so I was just very keen to observe every moment. She was just moving her hands, though she was still unconscious here. Still moving. She's not awake here. She is not. Still under the influence of the injection given to her. Though her hands were moving, her eyes were open. But she's not seeing anyone here. I just decided to make this video to capture every important moment. Okay. No, but I'm going to find out. You want a book girl? Hernia. It's a one to go. Keep your hand. Keep your hand. Oh, just keep it like this. I'm going to wear your pampers. Mama, how are you? How are you? You're fine. You're sent to daddy, yeah? So maybe we'll see you. So this is how I'm looking so unkempt, but it's all good. Today is 10th of December 2024, and I'm in the hospital with my daughter, my second daughter. She had hernia, and we came yesterday's night, being a 9th of December night, for her surgery, and her surgery took place very early today's morning. By 7 a.m., she has been taken from this room to the theater, and within 1 hour, they brought her out for me. She was done. She had slept and woken up, and she's sleeping again. This is she's sleeping. So this year 2024 is full of lots of experiences, both good and bad, but I am very, very appreciative to God for his provision, because this surgery wouldn't have been possible without money. It cost a lot, of money. We are grateful. We are still here. This year I had a kind of personal experiences that I've never had before. I lost my father this year. I've never lost a parent. Still have my mother there. My father was there till he left this year. So that's my first experience. When people tell me I lost my father, I lost my mother, I don't really understand the kind of pain they are going through. But this year I had the experience firsthand, and I tell you, it's not a palatable experience, not a good one at all. And for the first time, one of my kids had surgery. This morning, while she was taken into theater, I was hearing her voice from this room, and I tell you, I was not feeling myself. I was not feeling good. I used my fingers to block my ears so that I can hear her voice, because it seemed as though I was the one shouting, I was the one crying. The experiences are not good, but we thank God we are still standing. We are standing here only because He made the way. This surgery is impromptu because my daughter entered emergency, so I didn't have time to go braid my hair or reweave my hair. So I'm not looking at how beautiful, ugly I'm looking. What matters to me is that my daughter has surgery, and it was a successful one, and she's still breathing, she's well, she's just resting. She has responded, she has eaten, she has taken water. That's what matters to me right now. That's all that matters. I know that we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Whatever we've lost in this journey, we'll still be alive to recover them. Okay? Okay. I'm just doing this video because I'll be compiling the videos I made on this journey, and I'll be posting it on my channel, Gist with Fetuski. I want it to be there. I want my children to meet this video, and I want Akuabata that just had surgery to see this video. She's just 2 years, and I know that if she grows now, she might not remember vividly what happened now. So I want her to see this video, hear her mommy's voice, and see herself too. See how little she was when she had the surgery. I've not had surgery before. None of my siblings have had surgery before. None of my parents have had surgery before. So this one is just a new experience for me. But I scaled through. I pulled through. Yeah.